Hi, my name is Milton Sprimo, and today we'll be looking at nodal analysis. Nodal analysis is a method of circuit analysis used to find unknown voltages at specific points in a circuit. These are called nodal voltages. A node is defined as a junction point. This is where current splits into two or more paths, such as here and here, as shown in red on the diagram. It is a circuit analysis technique which allows for the analysis of more complex circuits, such as circuits where Ohm's law and Kirchhoff's voltage law may not be able to be applied. In order to use nodal analysis, we must understand Ohm's law and Kirchhoff's current law. Kirchhoff's current law states that the algebraic sum of the currents entering and leaving a junction of a network is zero. So in more simple terms, current in must equal current out. This is associated with the law of conservation of energy. Ohm's law involves the relationship of V equals IR. For a nodal analysis, it is usually used in the form I equals V over R. There are 5 key steps in solving a nodal analysis question. Firstly, determine the number of nodes in a circuit. Secondly, select a reference node, usually ground, as 0 volts, and label all other nodes V1, V2, and so on. Label the current directions at each node. Note current into a node is positive and current exiting a node is negative. Apply KCL at each node except for the reference node, and then solve the resulting nodal equations. Let's take a look at an example. In this question, we're asked to solve for the nodal voltages. Firstly, we identify the number of nodes that we have, and we have is 2, V1 and V0. We choose V0 as the reference node as it is the ground. At V1, we label the current directions with the 1 amp current source in and I2 and I1 out. Then we apply KCL at the node, so I1 plus I2 must equal the current in, which is 1 amp. Then we apply Ohm's law at each of these nodes to create our nodal equations. I1 is equal to V1 minus 24 over 6 as the current flows from the V1 node to the 24 volt battery. And then for I2, similarly, V1 minus 0 over 12 as the current flows from the V1 node to V0. Simply using Ohm's law for these questions. Then we place it back into the initial formula with I1 and I2 substituted back in for their place. So we have V1 minus 24 over 6 plus V1 minus 0 over 12 is equal to 1 amp. And then when we solve for V1, we find that 3 volts, 3 V1 is equal to 60. And then this will find that V1 is equal to 20 volts. Thank you.